And welcome back. Say hello to Chris Pilgrim from the Community Blood Center of the Ozarks. Chris, how are you doing? Good to see you again.
I'm doing great, Tom. Thank you. Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you also. How's it going over there?
It's going great.
Is it?
We had a pretty good week last week. We started off like gangbusters this week, and we're doing okay. And by okay, I'm saying we just have enough blood to get us through. That's all we want is just 200 donations per day, and so we're doing that pretty well and pretty good considering it's the holidays.
That's still living on the edge, though, is it not in reality?
Well, yeah.
It's the story of our lives, you know. It's a 42-day shelf life for red cells, and we don't want to waste a drop. So we live on the edge a little bit, and whenever we get short, we get a little worried, but we're okay right now. Still, it's time to give.
So if you have 200 a day, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah, sure it is.
That's a lot.
And we are holding blood drives in all areas of the Color 10 viewing area.
Because I think of going down there and going where I go and give, you know, right down there off of South Campbell, but there's other locations as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I do have to remember that not all 200 are going to walk in that door necessarily.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. And we're having blood drives all over the area virtually every weekday, 4, maybe 5.
And you know, when you get into the holidays, there's always that X factor. And 200 a day is not a big number when you consider the possibilities of what can happen.
Right. Winter weather events can happen. School cancellations. We get about 50% of the blood that we get from area schools. If they're not in session, we're not holding blood drives there.
Oh, that's true.
Living on the edge is right, Tom.
Because we're about to be out of school for a good while, which
Sure
would
we are.
mean no school. Oh,
Sure,
really?
but we've got businesses lined up to fill in the void, and so we're in good shape as long as something calamitous doesn't occur.
That's right. That's the X factor.
Yeah, it is. It always is. You have giveaways here.
Sure.
Tell me about what's going on.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. Now, we started it last week, and what we're doing is we are giving away $1,000 in either a travel voucher for a plane or a train or a gas card of the same amount. And what you do is you'll get to choose, and we drew our very first winner. You want to tell them who it is?
Ooh, is it Cheryl Sarton?
Cheryl Sarton.
Cheryl Sarton of Springfield.
Good on you.
Congratulations to you, Cheryl.
We talked to her on the phone yesterday whenever we drew her name, and she was so happy. She said it made her Christmas. She's taking a $1,000 gas card, so evidently it's automobile travel for Cheryl. So congratulations and thanks very much for giving. She gave, by the way, just last Thursday at our Thompson Donor Center on South Campbell.
Nice.
Everybody that gives at any CBCO blood drive from now until the end of December is in the contest to win either $1,000 in plane fare, train fare, or a gas card for $1,000. Of course, it's a nice long sleeve shirt that we showed you there.
Again, very nice.
All donors get one of those whenever they give, and so
perfect.
Youngblood Nissan Kia is a sponsor of this event. We're grateful to them for their assistance, and also Color 10, Ozarks First, KOZL. You guys are all great to be helping us.
Very nice to be a part of it, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, it's great to think, you know, that you can help by donating blood. But what a deal. $1,000 in different forms of travel, a great shirt right there. How do you make an appointment, or do you need to make an appointment?
Appointments are encouraged, not necessary, but they're encouraged. CBCO.org is the website. Just hit the donate blood button at the top of the screen, and you can find a blood drive coming to your area. You get a nice shirt, you might win $1,000 in travel, and it's a good thing. Merry Christmas.
It's the easiest thing in the world. Just get on there, go in. They make you nice and comfortable. You can read a book, you can watch TV, listen
just
to
have
music.
to sit there. Yeah.
It's just great. Chris Pilgrim, thank you so much
Thanks,
for all you
Chris.
do at CBCO.
Appreciate you. See you
Very
next week.
good. All right, it is time now to check out